Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. We're here for another stream. We're going to try to make this one a little bit longer. That last one was quite short. But yeah, we'd make it short and sweet as well. So this stream, as much as I want to work on the product, it's mostly like an update stream, and we're gonna do as much work as possible. But a lot of this work is kind of pretty monotonous, so a lot of this work is done offline, off stream. But I like to keep you guys updated with the streams and make sure my stream is live and we are good to go. Gonna order some food and we get started, guys. Let's see here. We are in the GTM phase now, going to market phase. So we're gonna cook it up. All right, let me see here what we got. All right, guys. Let's move fast here. Do a short but sweet stream. All right. Make sure our audio is good. Hello, hello. All right, guys. All right, we're good with the audio. Everything is ready. So let's see what we got here. We got the coffee here, everybody. All right. What we got going on today? My camera is good. Our camera should be good. Alright, guys, let's see. We got cursor, right? Yeah. Cursor here is good. I'm gonna move it a little bit here. Alright, guys. Where are we at? My computer is lagging a little bit. Nice. My camera should be okay, I hope. Okay, guys. Let's go. Let's go. What do we got? Let me look at the repos, actually. Let me go back to cursor, and let's get started. We need to kind of get in the zone here. Where are we at? Where did we leave off? Yesterday was a lot of work. It looks like we don't have anything in flight. So let's go back here and see. So here we are with the repos, PRs. Everything should be merged. Everything is closed. We need to get rid of the stale issues. We got a lot of stale issues, so I'm gonna just go ahead and tell cursor. Please go ahead and close out any stale issues on our repo because we already merged the PR for them. So some stale issues, we're gonna handle this. We did some public and private distribution audits and going to market stuff for the product. We've done a lot of cool updates for it. Let me move my camera over here. I think it's better. And let me show you guys. Let me close all of this stuff. Here's a product. There it is. We've done a little bit of updates here. We tried to consolidate this these rows, the suggested rows, a little bit cleaner. So let's do the takeoff here. We continue to optimize everything and do a little bit of go GTM style of product updates. So whether that's adding observability, adding a better marketing write-ups, and doing some SEO stuff, hooking up Google Analytics, hooking up Google Search Console, submitting the sitemap, etc., making a couple of new features and updating the front end a tiny bit. So let's see here what we got. We got a post. The way I usually do it, sometimes you can do suggested reply. I like to just open this on X. Now, let's see. Two interesting things have been happening at Carbon recently. Okay, but I don't know anything about Carbon. A few factories that I visit have their own software layer similar to what Caleb built. I don't know what they're talking about. Just gonna skip this. So, some of these threads are not. They're not every thread is perfect, but a lot of these are pretty good. Coding is solved, but engineering is not. Don't mistake the two. AI can generate code faster than ever, but engineering still requires architecture, trade-off, debugging, reliability, understanding. So yeah, this is bottleneck is shifting from writing code to knowing what. Now here's something I wanna try. Usually we would respond to this guy, but this guy only has 7 views. It feels like it might be more worth it to respond to this post, which got 18K views. So maybe we can get a little bit more views. So let's try. Our system does work to where you don't have to respond to this. You can respond to the original as well. So in this case, let's just respond to our original. Coding, solve, engineering is not. Don't mistake the two. I mean, coding is part of engineering. Is a subset of engineering. A big part, but much more than just writing code. It's analyzing the system, making difficult decisions, and taking risks. I guess that, this is gonna, I keep using UK spelling. Anyway, so we can reply to the original post here, right? And we can just go here, click I posted on X. It will find the reply. If not, we're gonna fix it right now because I'm pretty sure it already searches either it searches either this reply or reply to the OP, or maybe anything in between. I'm not sure, but yeah, this works. And now we have our streak. As you can see here, again, these bars, these are how many posts I've done, and we need to update these. We need to update this chart a little bit better. We did update the chart already on the analytics. As you see, we updated it so it's like more visible and stuff like this, but we need to do the same update on the disk chart. And what I'm thinking of is, do we need this long I mean, yeah, I guess we can leave it like this, but next, Fortnite, 2 more UTC days. So I'm not even sure what this is, honestly. We're adding a lot of features, and I'm just moving so fast. Half the time I forget what I added. But this one definitely, we have the pop overs or tooltips, whatever you want to call this, and we need them to be just a little bit better. So we want to show both the views and the amount of posts. So that's a nice update. I take a screenshot. I'm gonna go to Cursor, and then we're gonna fire this off. Let's see here. Let's show you guys Cursor. I'm just gonna vibe it out. But I do have a screenshot attached, so I mean, I guess I can do voice like this. Let's just type it out. Let's type it out. Okay, so I want you to update the desk main chart just like you updated the analytics chart with the beautiful hover popovers, etc., and cleaner hover effects. The idea is on each point we want to not only show the amount of views they got that day, but also show the bar graph, or show the amount of posts they've done that day. Since the bar relates to the post number and the line point is to the views. Please open an issue plus a focused BR to fix this. Please keep in mind the popover / tooltips should open properly even when they are near the edge of the screen or on mobile. Okay, so we're just doing a small little update here for the dashboard, which keeps bothering me. So let's go back here and continue using the product. So this product as well, we kind of updated a little bit here for the post. So again, as you see here, these normal ones are the ones that are scouted, the threads that you want to reply to, but we also have some suggested. So in this case, it said so first of all, this is kind of a little bit weird. It says my recent originals about AI models learning. So it's talking in but this is a Copilot, so it should talk about me in I'm not even in the right page. So sorry. I should be in the right page. Am I in the right page, guys? Is my stream still alive? Let me see. I think so. Are we live, guys? My stream is a little bit flaky. We have flaky connection here. Anyways, so this OG stuff, I think, is another thing I would like to update because it says my recent originals. So I'm gonna update this as well. Let's go to Cursor. Another issue I would like you to tackle is what do we got? We got the issue of for the suggested OP post. It says My post got da da da. It's talking about the user as in first person. Remember, this is a co-pilot. It should talk to the user like a co-pilot. So mention the user in second or third or second person. Like you got a lot of views on X, not me. This is related to the suggested lines that we have on the main desk. Can you please update this so it refers to the user in second person? Also, that's pretty good. Other than that, also help me understand how many suggestions do we fire per day? I feel like we should fire off 3 or so per day and rotate them maybe. I don't know. Don't change anything there. Just make the small issue plus PR update for the first person. Okay, so this is just a first person thing, so it just refers to the user in the second person, not first person. Again, this is so minor, honestly, guys. This is a small thing, but all these little death by 1,000 cuts, so to speak, kind of add up. So we're gonna, it's taking care of these 2 PRs. There's gonna be another PR in flight. Okay, so we're gonna continue just testing the bar. So in this case, let's move on. It says my recent originals about AI model lineup and shipping got 18 to 23 views, and the best 24-hour reply by Opus 5 Optimistic CI hit 1,500 views. Doubling down on the AI does the work angle hit a concrete workflow take. This is okay, but it's also not okay. It's not really understanding that this reply is what got hit so many views. But I'm trying to make it understand. So what does it suggest? It's still going to suggest, is it going to suggest me to make an OG post, see? But this is still technically not correct. I mean, the conclusion I wanted to reach, obviously I wanted to, create its own conclusions, but at the same time, I can we need to steer it down the correct path to begin with. First of all, yes, it's right. It says some posts got a small amount of views and this other one got a lot of views. That's correct. It did identify this correct, but it did not identify the reason why this one got a lot of views. One of the first things it should look at is how many views the OP post got. Now, I'm not sure if that's public or not, how public that is, but this is definitely a little bit of a product decision that I'm going to look into. So I'm going to leave this suggested thing for now. We're going to close out some PRs, and I'm going to actually hone down here. Because, yeah, what we're doing, we've got the scout working pretty good. Not every thread is good, but it's pretty good. But now that it is to get the suggested stuff better. Now, I've seen a lot of thread where the people have like a whole, you can have a chat box here, cursor style. We could add this where you can talk to the AI, talk to the X-Copilot. But the point is where you can actually make posts from the desk, but we don't necessarily want you to make posts from the desk. We want you to, again, I'm using this on my own accounts, so I want to make sure don't get banned or anything like this. So we're trying to do everything with TOS. So if possible, I feel like it's always better to make sure to do the post directly from the X API. So you type it in, you read this, and then you go back and you mark this. This is the safest route where it's like there's nothing automated. You just click a post and reply to. That's the kind of route I want to keep. But as things develop, we're going to expand this, of course, to allow more automation a little bit more and some more automatic suggestions, maybe posts, etc. Anyway, let's look at this graph here. We might probably stop writing code entirely in the next year or so. People are shipping production apps in hours, real software. We might stop writing code manually. Just like people no longer do computations by hand, but that just helps us move forward to bigger, better, and more important things. Yeah, that's it. He got a little bit of views. I'll throw a like in. I'll throw him a follow. Sometimes it's nice. I mean, you don't really lose much if you like and follow someone else's stuff. I don't think I would need to check the algorithm. That's another thing. We want to make, I have an idea actually. This gave me a really nice idea. So we have analytics already. We have analytics. We have the voice card as well, which updates the voice card. As you see, posts pulled 16 minutes ago, rewritten 1 day ago. Every 24 hours, it gets rewritten. We have the postcard. We have a share card thing you can download. A share card thing. Maybe we can do share on X. So we're slowly doing small little kind of product stuff like this. The other thing is what I'm looking at here is, let me think. I just had an idea and it disappeared. Let me see if I can find it back. What was it? What was it? What was it? Oh yeah, I got it. It was the algorithm. The algorithm is public, right? Yes, it is. So what we need to do is, how do I say this? Wire in maybe some sort of, I don't want to call it documentation. It's not a changelog. The changelog is our updates, right? So we need something more like on the terms of a little knowledge base, almost like a knowledge base, almost like a directory type of thing, where the data comes from the actual algorithm, right? So what we want to look into is how does a like affect. So a knowledge base, essentially like a nice knowledge base, which can actually serve as a SEO hub, essentially, right? So the idea is, I'm thinking we're gonna create like a knowledge base, almost like a algo learning. Do you know what I mean? That's the idea. Let me just talk with Cursor a little bit. So I got this kind of new idea for the product, which is not necessarily adds too much complexity. It's the best part. It doesn't really add complexity to the product too much because it's mostly like a separate blog style thing. So let me just talk with Cursor. Okay, so the next idea I have for this product, which I think will really help it, and it's not going to necessarily muddy up the product itself. I'm not sure what the audio test. Okay, so I would like you to investigate something. I have an idea here to expand our product a little bit more. I would like to add a sort of section or a knowledge base or some sort of blog style page / route where it will essentially serve as a knowledge base where we can, first of all, I want you to clone the official X repo, create a references folder in the root directory. Do not commit or stage the references folder. Clone the official X AI algorithm that's open source, that has all the information there. And the idea is we want to essentially create like a blog or a couple of a learn page or a post where we kind of go over the algorithm and explain to people like how much is a like worth, how much is a retweet worth. What about if you are following, what if you follow someone, or what if you like someone else's post or tweet? How does that affect your rankings? The idea is we don't want to invent anything. Every single key point or every single data or analysis has to be supported and have exact reference in the open source algorithm code. So again, I'm just talking big picture. What kind of options do I have for this? Again, I'm thinking of this in terms of like a learning knowledge base hub where users on our desk can just explore this to get a better understanding of the current state of the X algorithm. And this is something we want to keep updated as they update the X algorithm. And again, we would like to use sources almost, but the sources should be little code lines maybe from GitHub, from the official X repo. Again, because it's open source, what kind of options do we have? I think this is a good opportunity to create learning or an educational hub or a knowledge base that can serve both as a good SERP SEO initiative and to allow users to understand better about the X algorithm, not from some other random post, but from data-driven analysis of the open source code. What are some options? Please just investigate and let me know. So yeah, as you can see, I'm moving here into, we're not, I mean, there's a lot of different X-Copilot. I feel like there's a lot of different X-Copilot apps out there. They're all different things. Again, I'm not really looking left or right. I haven't done market research, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes I don't like to do market research. Here's why. Some people may say it's not good. I like when you're building a new product. Are we gonna go plan mode? No, we don't want plan mode because I'm not planning anything. I'm literally just investigating. So no plan mode. Sometimes it falsely wants to go plan mode. It doesn't mean that you should. In this case, I'm not planning anything. I'm just want an investigation. So this is the correct option here. No plan mode. Now, yeah, what I wanted to say is a lot of different products out there for X-Copilots. Some focus more on automatically posted. Some I've seen others that have like a schedule your post stuff. But there's a reason why X doesn't allow you to schedule posts. At least not easily. Maybe you can. Maybe you can through the X developer or X creator studio. But and I know you were able to do that a long time ago, but these days I don't think it really allows you to schedule posts. And I think because they're just trying to fight the AI automated stuff, right? So our X-Copilot, we're very careful here. We're not letting you schedule posts, even though these are trivial features, relatively trivial. Like, yes, let's have an AI agent just schedule a post every hour, and every hour you're gonna make a post from your account and about some CTA or some rage bait. Easily, that's trivial to implement. Right, that's the whole point. It's super easy to add. I can add it within 1 hour, 2 hours. I can add some pipeline like this that will do. But that's not how you should grow. It's not how you're gonna grow. The whole point to grow is you need to continue to interact and put that human time in there, your human attention, human time. So anyway, we have some PRs in flight. So let me just show you guys just a quick overview of our dashboard here. Let me show you guys here so you guys can see Mergestorm. So again, shout out to Mergestorm. We're using that for everything here. And here we have the 2 PRs. We're going to adopt them. So they were opened with GH.